Sanibonani and welcome to another episode of UJ Sport on UJTV. Igama lami Bongani wakamncube. And today we're going to be taking you through what has happened in the USSA. And of course, we're going to be focusing on the main new developments at the USSAs, which is the inclusion of the male netball team. And joining me now is a player from our UJ team, Esihle Plaatjie. Esihle, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel though? How do you feel about this moment finally? I think this being your first USSAs, what does that mean for you?
I mean, it's big, hey? Yeah. Because there aren't that many opportunities for us male netball players. So having representation basically at such a big level, it's a huge deal.
It's a huge deal. So it would be fair for me to at least maybe bring it a little bit back where you fell in love with the sport itself. Take me through it. Your first time when you played netball and you were like, okay, cool, I think this is what I like.
I've known about netball for all my life, but I've never had an opportunity to play netball because it was a female sport. But then when I got into UJ, I think I saw a post where they were recruiting people. And then I was like, let me text them. And then they were like, I should come and join. First time I joined, I was the only one. I was actually the first male netball player ever for UJ. Wow. So yeah. And then after that, we trained, and then they recruited other males, and then we were a club, basically. That was in 2022. And then we started from there, and then, yeah. That's what I started enjoying it through practice and then learning, yeah.
And that same year of 2022, you were UJ Netball Most Improved Player.
Yeah. I think for me, it was my first year playing netball ever. I've never played ever. So receiving that was like confirmation. I think that's when I knew, good, I love it.
Wow. Interesting. And just for the viewers, right, who may not know Esihle, where does Esihle come from? And just take me a little bit back to your childhood.
Okay, my name is Esihle Plaatjie, but some people call me Sihle, some call me whatever. Okay?
So whatever.
I'm from Port Elizabeth in a location called Motherwell. And yeah.
Gqeberha.
Yeah, Gqeberha.
Yeah.
But we don't like that name. So.
For real? Okay, let me not even divulge into that. So from the Eastern Cape, and when did you come to Johannesburg?
2021, that's when I started with my diploma in marketing, yeah.
And of course, you are a graduate in that?
Yeah, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I graduated this year.
This year? Oh. Just to be on that, I know some of the requirements, especially with the netball team for the female, which was there. Academic performance is also a key factor as to whether you qualify to be in the team or, So with the male team, how's the recruitment process there?
They do consider marks for males, but it's not hectic as for females because we don't partake in varsity cup. We don't have a varsity cup yet. USSAs don't require marks, but our coach really emphasizes that we do get good marks because she always says she doesn't want anyone to be a one-hit wonder to just come and then drop out the following year. So yeah, she plans ahead.
Oh wow, that's sustainability, and that aligns to SDGs and all, and you're scoring the goals at the same time. So with that being said, how was the turnout for most of the male players to come through for the team? As you said, at some point you were the first male to play netball at UJ. So how was the turnout, especially this year now with we're coming through to the USSAs and in preparation for that? How was the turnout?
I think when we started, we had a team of 12, a really small team, because you needed 12 for a tournament.
No substitutes?
Yeah, no. Okay. On court, there's 7.
Oh, okay.
And then a team to carry you throughout a tournament, it's either 12 or 15. Okay. So the rest is substitutes.
Yeah. There's room for injuries and stuff.
Yeah. And then second year, we had 18, which we're growing now. And then this year, we had a lot that applied, but then because it's UJ, I lied. We had almost 60 or 50, but then I think the people that got accepted were around 30. So we are 28 now, or maybe, I'm not sure. But I know for HP, there's only like 18.
Wow. Kind of feels like it was a long-awaited moment.
Yeah,
for-
it was.
yeah.
It was slow progress.
Slow progress. Trust me, that was like, for me, that was a blow up, over 50 people to come for trials. And it's really quite a lot. And also, having so many people, it becomes more competitive. And as you have stated that you have changed positions at some point, was it because of the competition or the coach saw potential for you to kind of like goal attack, your goal attack,
Yeah,
right?
a bit of both, because we didn't have we were a small team, right? So I only knew how to play what they taught me to play here. And when I came here, I was like, I would play anything, and I was around about the tallest in the team. And when you're tall, you play goalkeeper or goal shooter. I played both, but then I fell in love with goal shooter more. So last year, a lot of people came. So there were people that are taller than me. And to play goal shooter, I have to be taller and have a bit of a body. I'm skinny and not that tall anymore. So coach was like, I need to move and play goal attack more.
Yeah, because I was surprised. If you are tall, that means if you're the tallest, I can be second tallest because you're not so tall for me. Yeah, literally. Interesting. And the USSA finally came. The preparation, I was there at some point where I saw the selection process. We have an interview on that, which is actually before this. And then also have the actual tournament itself. The first game, you guys performed quite well. Take me through your performances there.
We ended up second. Yeah.
Second in the finals. Yeah, because you're...
Just,
what is the margin? I'm sure
a three.
Wow.
And it was dying seconds.
And
it hurt so much.
And let me guess, it was TUT.
Yeah.
They always cause us. Yeah, no. I think you all must do something about that. I think for the Orange Army, anyone that's watching we're begging you guys for that, because TUT, last year it was the finals as well with the ladies, and this year, did any of our teams win this tournament in terms of
No.
in the netball? Yeah.
The UJ1 females came second also, and then the UJ2 females came in fourth.
And all teams are quite competitive.
Yeah, very
competitive. Yeah. And well, you coming in and now competing with around 50 teams. Okay, it was 50 teams overall, but now you're also competing with other colleges and other teams from different parts of the country. How was that for you in terms of now competing with other guys and the performance that they actually bring to the table, the competition level? How would you rate it there to say, was it really competitive, tough?
It was really intense.
Yeah.
It was really intense, especially playing like two or three games a day. So it was a lot. So we had to have like 12 players who matched the same level so we can make substitutions throughout, and there won't be a drop in intensity. So it was a lot, but I think we managed, because we trained for this, yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
So also as part of that, currently this week, there was the CUSSA.
USSA.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it because I was going to maybe fumble it a little bit. So how does that come into play for someone who's watching? Of course, with the USAs, we specifically talking about netball. And within the netball teams that participated, there's a team that was also selected to represent the country. Do you have details on that in terms of how that happens and the importance of the USSA?
Yeah. I'm not.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, familiar with that, but I know that there's I don't know who selects the players, but I know they select like a dream team or a squad of 20. I'm not sure.
Okay.
And then there's a trial process, and then they select the team basically, and then they are chosen to represent the country, like all the varsities, and then they go and play with other varsities from other teams from other varsities from. Different countries.
Different countries. Do we have anyone from UJ side that we know of?
We have 3, I think.
Okay.
It's Muhluri, Hlatswayo, Nomfundo Mgomezulu, and
Yeah.
They'll hate me.
I ambushed you, it's not you.
Tale, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's quite good. And for you guys as a team, such progress, because I'm sure it's almost everyone's dream to also partake and represent the country. Yeah, so
Hopefully they'll have one for males next year.
definitely. Oh, so this was only for the female. Oh, it's important to note as well. You see, so definitely, there's still a chance for you.
Yeah, probably.
There should be, and
I'm sure they will.
They will.
Because they did select like a male like dream team.
Dream team,
So
yeah.
I'm yet to find out what that is for, but
yeah. And in terms of your, of course, your career development and where you are now, what role has UJ Sport done maybe or like assisted you in terms of now being where you are? Of course, you're playing for the main team, and in terms of your skill level and where you were before, how has it actually facilitated the dream for you to actually participate in these tournaments that are top rankings in the country?
Before joining, I was like, I didn't know what I wanted to do basically. I was just starting to, and I was struggling to find my purpose. And not to say that netball is basically my purpose, but it's something that, like, I enjoy doing it. Yeah, so now I feel like I have a bit of a direction basically, and that's because of netball. So now I really want to go, like, sky's the limit for me with regards to netball. So anywhere netball takes me, I'll be there.
Yeah, it actually takes me to the question that I wanted to ask, which is your like aspirations now. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Of course, it's a little bit of a stretch for me because it's a new sport in terms of the inclusion of males, and there are still, I think, policymakers and other bodies are still formulating the teams. But as a player, where would you want to see the male netball team going?
Hopefully, like, having our own professional league, basically, which is a stretch because they don't have one for females yet, as of yet. But hopefully we'll have like a TNL for males, or I don't know.
Yeah. And I'm also thinking grassroots level as well, you know, from primary schools and secondary. Because I think most talent, once you groom it from that level, the expertise would be something else.
True, yeah.
Interesting. And academically, you're also now pursuing another degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did say I'm finding my purpose, so I'm doing something else. Maybe I'll fall in love with it.
Yeah. It's important. You're soul searching.
Yeah, I am, and I'm still at a good age to do that.
Good age. Good age. Well, I stopped asking people their age because, wow.
Yeah, okay. And I wouldn't have told you.
You all are doing amazing things at very young age, at a very young age, which is very interesting. Yeah. I'm getting old in this chair, I think. Yeah. Well, Esihle, towards the end of our interview, I would like to, I just like this, for you to like, a word of encouragement, a word of the day. It's a sports show, yes, but I need a word of the day to a person who's watching us now. People that thought maybe things that were impossible can be actually impossible. The world is evolving, the world is changing, how we interact is changing. So for someone who's ready to throw away the towel, what's your message to them? Whether academically, whether sport-wise, anyway.
Just keep going. Simple as that. Just keep going. Life will throw you in any different directions, so just keep going.
Whether there's petrol or not, just keep going.
You'll find it somewhere.
You'll find it somewhere.
Yeah, just that. Yeah, keep going. Don't give up.
Interesting. Well, Esihle, thank you so much for joining me for this talk.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, wish you all the best in the sport and in the soul searching in academia as well.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, dear viewers. It was another episode of UJ Sport on UJTV, where we got to speak to Esihle and to get his perspective on the sport itself and where he sees himself. My name is Bongani. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. How was that?